Hello, everybody. Welcome back from Let's Play of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. RK Craig here, Bella Shepard. He's about to be speaking with Garrus to acquire his loyalty mission. And we'll be speaking to Thane since we just acquired him in the last episode. And then from there, we're going to head down to Illium and do a few little side things around there, explore it a bit, help Liara with one more thing, and then close out. We'll do a mission or two, whichever how many it ends up to triggering the collectorship, and that's where we'll end it. Because in the next video we will be doing the collectorship. So that's where we're at. We'll go ahead and see what this little thing is, Garrus. As I stated before, feel free to pause the screen if you want to read any of this stuff. Okay. All right. He's got a few more, but we'll read them as we come along. Especially when towards the later game, we all know that Garrus runs out of things to say and just says, he's going to be working on calibration. So when those times come, we'll read more of these. All right, Garrus, how's it going, man?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus
Oh
was
yeah,
seen with him.
yeah, and of course we know Fade is Harkin, which we met in Mass Effect 1 in the bar. He was a piece of shit, corrupt cop of CSEC who humans protected for too long just because they wanted a foot in the door with CSEC, so they played politics and let him stay in there. But and Sedonis, uh, it's interesting, and I'm kind of surprised no one has picked this up and added it with the mod. It, Sedonis was gonna be there's gonna be a little bit more to play into Mass Effect 3 with your choice here, and it sounded fantastic. And I'm pretty sure there is at least a voice file that I can remember hearing, where basically if you end up letting Sedonis live, he ends up being the reason why basically I think Garrus's father and sister, I believe, who is left, he gets them off world. Sedonis does it, and so by showing mercy and well, allowing Sedonis to live, it actually benefited Garrus in ways he just couldn't imagine. Um, and obviously, if you allow him to take his vengeance and kill the guy, well, the penalty would end up being, unbeknownst to him, but his sister and father die on Palaven. So I really thought that was just a really cool little thing that could have um, really helped add depth to this choice that will be coming up. But like I said, I'm just really surprised no one has picked that up and added that mod into Mass Effect 3. All right, as for now, tell me about the Sedonis character.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
You humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life. He owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
And that's what you want?
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Can you tell me about this betrayal and how it happened?
What happened? How did Sidonus betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be looking into this, Garrus.
Where do we
You got
find
it.
Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Of course, man. Brother in arms, man. Actually, have my back from the beginning, and you will all the way to the end. All right. So now we will speak to Thancreos. Yeah, we haven't really explored any of the hub worlds thoroughly yet, but once we have the collector mission behind us, that definitely opens. It's finally when the game really opens up, and you no longer have any obligations where the game kind of is taken out of your hands until you go and do the derelict reaper and that's left up to you. And when you do that, so the game will finally be really, as I said, into our own hands here soon. Mr. Krios, how you doing?
Do you need something?
Let's talk about other things.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Primarily Normandy upgrades, please.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what they've got.
More probes we'll take.
Do you need something?
Let's explore further what you got here.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Mind telling me about your religion? I saw you praying when we first met. So you mind telling me about it?
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, goddess of motherhood and protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, goddess of oceans and the afterlife.
Oceans and afterlife, huh?
Oceans and afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
I've kind of heard, or maybe it's even just read, when reading about like string theory and M theory and all these other things, and they're talking about these multiple dimensions that may be amongst us, but that we're completely oblivious to. That they've kind of made us look as though as if we considered how pretty much the rest of all of reality, the fish and the whales and all that live within that plane, like they're oblivious to life that goes on far beyond their existence within that. The very much three dimensional, well, plus four count time, of course, space within that they live and operate. I mean, it's and so they say, all these dimensions may be amongst us, these higher dimensions that we're just completely oblivious to, and we don't perceive, and we don't yet have the tools to detect them. They're of course trying to get that, and they have been now for a while, but and whether they exist or not, hard to say. But it's a key to what they're hoping to, the theory of everything, where they would want to find a marriage between theory of relativity and quantum physics. Oh, it's really fascinating stuff. It was just an interesting idea where, yeah, you consider the, and maybe I shouldn't put whales and dolphins and that kind of thing in it because, of course, they seem a little bit more aware of when ships are around and when they'll play and whatever like that. But like fish within the ocean, they don't have any clue about what's beyond. Anyway, sidetracked majorly there, but so you're polytheistic.
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors? The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
No, I think it's probably not a good idea to just uh, throw everything out of the past aside just because you see it as archaic and an old way. There's can often be a great deal of wisdom in it. So I mean, you don't want to be tied down to it fully. But you do want to be able to adapt and change and whatnot, of course. But you don't just want to throw out everything. Where there is wisdom, you should value it. Um, okay. The drill and the Hanar.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes, I know many think the Han are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
Hmm. So you know his soul name?
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
What does that mean? They don't speak, do they? I mean, they do speak, but I don't see what that means by this.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence.
Mm.
That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see
I get that.
ultraviolet light as a silver color.
um, I do find it a little bit fascinating about the soul names. I'm a native English speaker, of course, and but I'm also bilingual. I speak Spanish, and when I was first learning Spanish, it was always definitely a bit of a foreign concept to learn about how you speak in a formal way and an informal way of speaking with people, and the whole way of how you conjugate your verbs is dependent on that. And one way is a way to speak with respect and of how you'll speak to your elders, or how you speak to people that you don't really know, and in a professional setting and things like that, where you'll speak in the formal setting, and in the informal setting where you'll speak with people that you know well, or people that are within your age group, maybe, or your peers that are in the that's not necessarily in a formal professional setting, or of course people that you love and things like that. But I remember that first learning about that and learning how that worked. It was definitely a bit of a foreign concept to because that certainly doesn't exist in English. We have formal ways of speaking, but not a whole point to where it changes how you conjugate your verbs and whatnot. So I don't know. I found that fascinating. I hear that about the soul names and about how it's only used with intimates, basically. It kind of reminded me of that. But okay, let's go to another
There's
topic.
something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
I want to talk about you.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
I
When
mean, you
we
just
met
joined.
you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
Can you tell me about Keppel syndrome?
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Oof, that's a horrific fate. Is there any reason why it can't be cured?
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. Kind of when you think about like, eventually, uh, hopefully that they'll find a cure for cancer. But man, it's gonna be really bittersweet for those that are, perish just beforehand. I mean, I lost my father to cancer. He was only 66, and it's now been 7 years or so. But and it'll sting a little bit when you when and eventually they will get that cure. But I'll tell you, I sincerely hope that they do find it, and I hope they find it this afternoon, this very evening, and stop other families from having to suffer what we suffered. But yeah, the thought of him finding a cure when he's already gone, it kind of sucks and a little bittersweet. But so that others don't suffer what things suffer, and hopefully they will find that. So this shouldn't be a problem then.
Then don't live on Kaje. Or use breathers.
Drell
Yeah,
have a close relationship with the Hanar. We rely on each other. The best we can do is keep our homes very dry inside.
I don't know. It does kind of seem odd though. Like we know that the Hanar did help them out and got them off world when they were, I think, suffering overpopulation. But you would kind of think that since they once they got kind of established there that okay, and this environment's harming us, maybe we should look to now move on to a much more arid type of planet. But I don't know. Okay, what is your life expectancy?
gonna be alright till the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in human environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
There anything I can do to help?
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
Bro, you don't know Dr. Chakwas. She's a badass, man. She could probably cure it. I'm just saying. Alright, let's take a look at this. This one here. Okay. So I'll remember which ones I've clicked on as I revisit these people. Alright, off to Illium we go. Who did I take on that last mission? Oh no, let's see. He may have something to say about picking up Thane, so let's hear what Joker has. Yeah, I don't think he'll say, I think we've already asked him about which took Morden. I can't remember who we took in our last mission. Right offhand.
Another dangerous alien aboard, Commander. Thanks. Why can't you collect coins or commemorative plates or something?
Alright, let's just see who we took. I'm
What do you
curious.
think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the
Miranda and
reprisal.
Samara.
Samara feels like
Yeah.
she could shoot me in a very tranquil way, which does not make me feel any better about it. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's cool. I'm glad I asked because we hadn't asked him about Samara. Or yeah, gotten his input on her. How are things going up here?
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Alright,
That's it for now.
See you,
he is
Commander.
done for now. Alright. So now it's off to Illium we go. See a lot of standing around going on around here. People need to shape up, start doing some work. I mean, look at it, just standing. Act like you're cleaning. Do something, man. Sweep. A lot of standing around. Alright. Let me go ahead and buy some more robes. Because after Illium, we're going to be, like I say, we're going to be heading to go do some side missions. What do I want to take to go running around with this? Yeah, we'll take Jack. Jack and Thane, why not? Alright, Thane. I always like having a strong warp. I don't care about your shredder ammo. And Jack, I very much like pool. Shockwave is really good against, oh god, what do you call them? Husks. I do like warp ammo, man, and I don't think I'm gonna end up having enough to get it, but it's shredder ammo's doing the job. Or not shredder, incendiary ammo is. And I'll get I got pulls good, so we'll get you a strong shockwave. That one. Alright. And the weapons you people rocking. Nah, that just didn't seem appropriate because supposedly that shotgun is so strong that it would break your arm unless you're a Krogan. That one. Yeah, we've already seen that a bunch. Alright, guys. Alright, we'll go talk to Liara about picking up their little side mission she wants us to do. Don't know if there's any points where we can get commentary from them. I'm so nervous about walking over here, man. I don't want to crash. Don't crash. Yep. Oof. Yeah. Apparently this is where it loads, man. Definitely gives it trouble with this mod that populates the area. There we go. Oh, come on, highlight proper. There we go.
I spent the last 2 years here. I had a purpose, a goal. Now that I've accomplished it, something occurs to me. In all that time, I never looked at the horizon. It is spectacular.
You definitely should stop and try and take in sunsets when you can or sunrises. There's definitely moments to kind of gather your thoughts and enjoy life for a moment best you can.
Lots of money here. Soft people who'd make good victims. This place is one bad day away from becoming Omega.
No, man. Jack. I mean, she's not wrong about there being a lot of soft targets, but you're going down soon, sister. Just saying.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
How you doing?
How's your own work going?
The data you gave me was extremely helpful. It gave me a target. The Shadow Broker has several contacts here on Illium. The most powerful is someone called the Observer. Taking down the Observer will put me closer to the Shadow Broker. I could use your help.
The way she says the Observer, it just sounds like it's like edited in there. Like, I don't know, it sounds a little I don't know, unnatural the way she says it. Just kind of odd. That does remind me. I did want to state, like, for the life of me, could not remember the name of the actress who does play Liara, and I kept thinking Ali, but I didn't know if it was the last name, and Ali, but I just couldn't get it, and I looked it up, and I wouldn't get. I couldn't remember the Hillis part. So Ali Hillis is her name, and she does a fantastic job in this series. Like, I think in some parts in the first game, she kind of comes off as a little, I don't know, like that one. What's that one part where oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? Like that reading there sounds kind of lame, but everything else from her, I thought she was spectacular, especially at doing the kind of awkwardly clumsy part right before that, though. She's kind of stepping on her own foot. It's really endearing. But yeah, Ali Hill is her name. That also reminded me, I did look up the actress who plays Samara, and let's see if I pronounce her last name right. It's someone named Maggie Baird, and she does a good job as Samara. I think fantastic job. Samara's she's done very well. But I found this a little interesting fact that I'm gonna show my age here. I'm as I stated in my very introductory video before the Mass Effect 1 Let's Play. I'm 51. I was born in 1974, so I'm gonna really show my age here. But apparently, she's the mother of Billie Eilish. I don't know not one song by Billie Eilish, none whatsoever. But I know I've heard the name, and I know that she's I believe probably a pretty big pop star in today's times. But I knew the name, and when I read that she was her mom, I was like, oh wow, that's kind of an interesting little tidbit there. So yeah, Samara's Billie Eilish's mom, or is Billie Eilish Morinth? I don't know. That's garbage. No. Now, what do you need?
Tell me what I can do to help.
Your data pointed me at logs kept by Shadow Broker agents. The logs were deleted, but it may be possible to reconstruct some of it. The Shadow Broker is cautious. His agents are referred to only by their title and race.
My inquiries have narrowed the Observer down to one of 5 operatives. A Turian, a Solarian, a Krogan, a Batarian, and a Vorcha.
If you can refine the list, I'll know where to strike.
And yeah, do you have anything else?
Do you have any specifics on these agents?
I'm afraid not. Nixeris was lucky to get as much as she did.
Well, wasn't she just?
Help, ma'am.
The data is our only hope of determining which one is the Observer. And if we wait too long, they'll all disappear.
There, that time she said the observer much more naturally for whatever reason. I want to intimidate them. I mean, I'm on it.
I'll reconstruct the data and tell you what I find.
Thank you, Shepard. When you find something, call me on the radio channel we used in the old days. I can't risk handling this in person.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Yeah, you can't resolve this without
Are you okay?
doing all.
You
I
seem
believe there's
touchy.
5 of them.
It's not biotic neural itching, is
The
it? I've tried everything. Don't let anyone know.
biotic neural itching, the bitch.
Eternigel cleared it right up.
Yep,
Eternigel.
Eternal Gel does the trick.
Nothing should stop you from embracing eternity.
All right, and you do have to pay close attention to catch the detail. Um, oh boy, I gotta go into this area. Don't want to do it. Don't want no crashing, please. Okay, is there another one that way? Please don't crash, please.
There we go. Run away, you bastards. Give up your college plans.
That's disgusting. You're making money off people's fear.
Okay. I think there's one more here, and then the next one's up at the
Find a shipload.
in the Eternity Bar where we find our boy Conrad Verner.
I need minimal heat increase and speed. I have extremely high performance requirements.
Okay.
Certainly, sir.
Safe, too.
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps IndentureTech can help the leading
All right. Speak to this.
Yeah, you.
What, me?
You, Shepard.
What the shit? Yeah, don't do that again.
That one's for free. You'll regret the next one. Now, who are you and what's your problem?
Like you don't know. Your friend came into my bar, harassed my people, and tried to get the deed to the place. That crap might fly on Omega, but Illium has laws. I've got security feeds all over my bar. If you or your group bothers my people again, I'll have you arrested so fast you'll redshift on your way to the prison transport.
Shep is like, what
Let's go
the?
to our bar. I want to see this.
Shep is gotta be like, what the shit just happened? I got bitch slapped, literally backhanded, and I have no idea what happened. And all of this is due to our boy right over there, Conrad Verner. Oh, yep. All right. Well, before I do Conrad, we'll pick up.
Oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything. If
This
we
guy
can
over here
also-
getting friend zoned super hard. And now he's being
telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
trying too hard, man. And now they got the Hanar just overwatching it too over his humiliation there. So, all right. Oh yeah, we'll get into that in just a sec too. First,
I'm
we'll
Commander
finish.
Shepard's squadron, practically second in command.
Right.
You don't want to mess with me. I'm gonna save the galaxy. I don't have time for your crap.
The voice of the matriarch, Liara's dad, in fact we'll be finding out that is, of course, is Claudia Black, who of course is the voice of Morgan in Dragon Age Origins. Absolutely phenomenal actress, and one of the absolute best voice actresses in all video games, man. She's terrific. But yeah, we'll be getting to you in just one sec there. This is Conrad Verner. Okay.
Shepard, did you get any information on the observer?
And yep, of course you can, wrongfully have any of these people killed. but none of the suspects fit.
All 5 of the suspects are male. The observer is female. Something's not right. Who gave you this lead?
My assistant, Nixeris. She got the information. Nixeris gave me the information. Nixeris, could I see you in here for a moment? Shepard, I'll talk to you later.
Get her, Liara. All right, let's see what's going on here.
That's right. Anybody messing with me will answer to my good friend, Commander Shepard.
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really you? It's me, Conrad Verner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre. You're alive. Oh, this is the happiest day of my life.
Crying out loud.
Conrad, why are you acting like me?
Well, you were gone, right? And the galaxy still needed protecting. So I decided to finish what you started, in your honor.
Don't forget that a lot of people may not have actually seen a lot of this because this is there was a bug in Mass Effect 2 that it didn't get a proper reading of your interactions with Conrad in the first game, and it always treated it as if you were a renegade with him, that you put a gun in his face. Unfortunately, they didn't fix it either in the Legendary Edition. This is fixed by the community patch, or unofficial patch, Mass Effect 2. So yeah, they're actually he's treating you as he should have if you were actually nice to him. But they did also kind of then retcon it into Mass Effect 3, where he'll talk about, you know, that no matter what, he's talking, you know, I was in a kind of a dark place and I accused you of putting a gun in my face when you did. So, you know, they did kind of fix it canonically, but this is how it was supposed to play out originally. What's the N7 armor you got on there, bud?
How'd you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
Matriarch's reaction there. Now, see, and this is something else that I wish they didn't retcon out as well, is where they basically end up in the third one saying that no, he didn't really have a wife, that was made up. You know, he was talking out of his ass, but because it kind of kills this joke right here, where yeah, obviously the wife paid for him to get the hell out of there. She didn't want to deal with this bullshit, so yeah, she paid for it, and that the matriarch's reaction and his lack of self-awareness is like, but of course pays on the joke off, but ah well. Yeah, security I think would detect you ain't legit, bud.
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
That's I like Conrad a lot, and I kind of pointed out in the first game as he's just a well-intentioned buffoon. He's a bit of a jackass, you know. He means well. He's trying to do well, and of course, then you do find out he does end up running like a charity here. On I think if you kind of push him in the right direction here, like you don't shoot him or whatever. But I'm not sure on that end. But I do know that typically if you treat him well, he does end up running like a charity here on, I think, on Illium. And he'll talk about it in Mass Effect 3 when you meet him. But I think he's well intentioned. He's a jackass. He screws up, but I like him. What are you doing here, Conrad?
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport? She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Illium. You just need a license.
Let me look into this, Conrad.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
Oh, I'm sure I might. Just we'll speak to her after when we come back to deal with Conrad because uh, she's got plenty to say. She's an interesting lady, and of course the story ended up being even more interesting when you find out, of course, that that's Liara's dad. But um,
You
let's hear if
deserve
this friend
somebody who
zone guy
respects
some
you.
more.
Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
No, don't do that. Don't let some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing. Ooh, she could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
You'll find someone out there who cares about you for who you are. Someone whose food you can eat.
She's just like not having it, bud. Okay, the interesting part over here is about the Asari is how we kind of learn how they kind of manipulate people's minds to see them as they kind of well they make themselves the most attractive to each race, and so they're doing something within our own brains, with through hormones or what exactly, but they all will find something attractive of her and see her as she looks more Turian to him or she looks more Solarian, whatever it is, but so we don't actually fully know what an Asari looks like because obviously they look pretty human to us, but they're screwing with our mind, man. So let's hear what's going on over here.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get to a wedding. And that means you get a bachelor party. End of story.
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? That makes no sense.
Calm down, man. Don't embarrass me in front of the stripper.
What do Turians do? Do Turians do this too?
I'm just here for the drinks.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
You said that bachelor parties are for very close friends. We're just co-workers.
We've been co-workers for 5 years, though. Aren't Solarian years like dog years?
Ooh.
Okay, now that's offensive.
Oh man. I mean, you're not too far off. They live to typically be in their 40s, I think, is about the extent of their life, man. And in fact, I think Morden's about 40, so he's approaching the back end of his life.
I appreciate the gesture, but my people don't even have sex drives the way humans do.
Uh-huh. Take a look at that, man. Everybody likes the Asari. Everybody.
But we actually reproduce by... My word. She is very thin.
He's kind of getting to, even though they don't have a strong sex drive, she's still somehow able to become attractive to him.
I can appreciate her dancing in an aesthetic manner, but I don't have feelings of... She is a lovely shade of blue.
Yeah, see?
That makes my legs hurt just watching it. And my knees are meant to bend that way.
This isn't as bad as I'd feared. It's actually... Is it warm in here?
Okay. You see that bit there?
The little divot in her abdomen?
It's called a belly button. Humans and Asari have them, and you're gonna be doing shots out of it later tonight.
That can't be sanitary.
Not the point, man.
No, I can't imagine it's sanitary at all.
I can understand why I might find Asari attractive, but how can they be attractive to humans too? They look just like Solarians.
What? They look exactly like us. I'm not seeing the Solarian thing at all. At all.
You're both wrong. Asari look just like blue Turians. Look at the head fringe.
Wait, you don't think they're like mind controlling us to see them as attractive, do you?
Please be quiet. You're going to ruin Asari for me. There aren't many Turian women on Illium.
Yeah, it's definitely very fascinating. And
Well,
on
I suppose watching just one more dance wouldn't hurt.
That's the spirit.
As long as I'm not paying for the drinks.
that's the whole reason you said you came, man. You just wanting free drinks from these guys? Come on.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians
All right.
do not get married.
It actually really does make kind of. I'm not gonna lie, like kind of makes the Asari a little bit scary, man. That they can manipulate people in such a base way, man. Of people's sexual drive drives a lot of people's actions, especially when you are in those productive years, man. Like, so it's very interesting, and of course, then when you look at how they pretty much are running they seem to be the ones running shit around here. So, I mean, part of that plays into, of course, them having the protein artifact, and they didn't divulge that they've had that. So that's part of their advancement as well. But still, it's definitely curious and fascinating. Well written stuff. Bravo to Bioware.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. Nixeris had some interesting data hidden away. Thank you, Shepard. I wouldn't have caught her without you. I'm one step closer to the Shadow Broker thanks to you. Here. Nixeris was very well compensated. You need it more than I do.
And how'd that fight go?
Did you have any trouble with Nixeris?
She was very talented. I imagine that had she been ordered to assassinate me, I had never seen her coming. But her barriers needed practice. Practice I'm afraid she won't be getting.
Atta girl. Took her right out. Well done, Liara. Alright, so what's next?
What's the next step in your hunt?
Now I gather information, peel away layers of lies, and shine light into the shadows. And when I find the Shadow Broker, I hit him with a biotic field so strong that what's left of his body will fit into a coffee cup.
She actually does. She does pretty much liquefy him. You want to tell me more about your anger towards the Shadow Broker?
That anger can't be just from what you've told me. What else happened between you and the Shadow Broker?
Did Cerberus ever tell you how they recovered your body? I gave it to them. I gave you to them, Shepard. Because they said they could rebuild you. And to do that, I had to take it from the Shadow Broker, who was going to sell your corpse to the collectors.
And I looked into that it was a 4-part series comic book called Mass Effect Redemption. So if you are interested in reading up on all that, it's a 4-part series. Mass Effect Redemption. Yeah, why keep it out a secret?
Why didn't you tell me about this before now?
Because I screwed it up, Shepard. I barely escaped with my own life. And when I gave you to Cerberus, I told myself I was doing it for you. For a chance to bring you back. But I knew Cerberus would use you for their own business. And I let it happen. Because I couldn't let you go. I'm sorry.
See, that's really good acting right there by Ali Hillis. You feel the emotion in that, and the weight it's had in that. That's like it was like I said, when you first meet her, it's very jarring. But as we see, and it gets more fleshed out, you do see what you've learned, what she all went through to get Shep. And I mean, my God, I think too of what the thought of. Okay, I'm gonna hope somehow, some way, in all of history, no one's been brought back from death that we know of. I mean, outside of religious claims, of course, but in scientific terms, we do not know of that ever happening. So that Liara was willing to at least take the chance and see. I mean, I guess you probably figured what the hell, you know. But no, I'm not sorry, Liara. Thank you. In fact, I owe you everything.
You did the right thing, Liara. My mission is important. I couldn't do it if you hadn't given me to Cerberus.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd hate me. So that's why I must destroy the Shadow Broker. For what he did to my friend, and to you, and whatever he's doing with the collectors.
Well, I don't know what we're too worried about giving in to temptation. If Shepard thinks that she's being too obsessive, I don't know, but I'm not sure what she means by her needs. But I'm gonna wish her well on what she's pursuing here. And in fact, I am gonna at this point, as soon as this little part's over, go ahead and just advance forward the part of the Shadow Broker where she'll leave for her apartment, just because we may as well. And then eventually, when we do want to start that DLC, we'll just catch the sky car at the carport area. So, but anyway, good luck, DR, on this.
Let me know if you need any more help.
Thank you. I will. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, and that's what this will kick it off. So we'll go ahead and kick it off, and then eventually, and this will be much further down the road. This will be I'll be doing Shadow Broker and Overlord right before the Derelict Reaper. We'll get those knocked out. just before that, and I am saving Arrival until after the end game, so there will be a finale of the regular game and those DLCs, but I will save Arrival for immediately after that. That'll just be one video, and that'll of course bridge us into Mass Effect 3. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and send her off with the Shadow Broker stuff.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Your friend? The one who helped recover my body from the Shadow Broker?
The same. He sacrificed himself to save me. I'd never found anything suggesting he was alive. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
He was your friend?
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
That sounds like I owe him too. But let's be realistic too, though. The chances that he's still alive are probably pretty slim.
If he's been the Shadow Broker's prisoner for 2 years, he may not be in good shape.
I know. But yesterday, all I wanted was the chance to avenge his death. Today, he's alive. I'll do whatever I have to do to get him back.
Well, we will. We'll get him back. Whatever it takes.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay.
She's adorable with the smile she gives.
I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Haha. Too cute. And that's in case if you didn't get the data on Samara and Thane, you'd be able to now access her computer and get that. And of course, we know now too what she took with her were our dog tags. I'm gonna say, and I said it in Mass Effect 1, if the way things played out, it didn't seem right for Shep to make a move on Liara because she was grieving right at that moment when she kind of, fessed up that she's attracted to Shep and was interested in Shep. And Shep was interested in her at that time. She did. She find her attractive and she likes her. She thinks she's really smart. A little quirky, but so is Shep. But certainly the timing wasn't right. And so I think that unfortunately that ship has sailed, but Shep does have a special place in her heart for Liara. And to now know, of course, that Liara is the very reason why she's even alive and having a chance is like, man, she values Liara greatly. So, yeah. Oh shit, Blasto.
Would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself fortunate.
They were wrong.
Dirty hair.
This one doesn't have time for your solid waste excretions.
He's got a lover in every port and a gun in every tentacle.
Enkindle this.
Oh my god.
Blasto the jellyfish stinks available for extranet purchase this fall from Illium Entertainment.
Yeah, I want to see that. Enkindle this.
The scandal rock story of Nasana Dantius has come to a tragic end as the businesswoman was killed in her office. While police have no formal suspect.
Listen, I know the data is...
Hello.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
Calm down, bro. I found your data.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Mind you, I did find that right after I had a kind of this delusional dream that I was riding up the elevator where I dreamt that I pushed this guy out a window. That never happened. I didn't actually push him, but it was a pretty vivid delusional dream I had. Why does this matter?
Why is this data data so important anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Corrosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
Yeah, something important. How come we didn't have it backed up?
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus, and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
Well, I'm happy that I was able to help.
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
And upon you. Good luck there. Alright. We'll speak over here. Staying with us. I don't know if can't recall if anything here is said, but see.
Excuse me. You know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
Thanks.
I'll listen to it later.
Oh, sure. See ya.
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
Oh, and no comment from Thane. That's a shame because standing right there listening, but Thane, she owes you a drink. Hit her up, bud. Time is of the essence for you, so.
Bad luck on the stock market, debt piling up. Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Alright, just a few more things to do here, and then we'll head off world and go do a.
And I don't know. Maybe it's because you had a Batarian father. Wow, you're pulling that on me? My father was an excellent caretaker, and you're.
The word you're looking for is pure blood.
That ended that argument. And this is the lady, of course, who betrayed the Thax guy. Oh, there you go.
Refund. Do you hear me?
Or
He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now, and then get your ass someplace safe.
Yeah, the most polite Krogan ever, and working there.
Leave me alone. I can't talk to anybody.
I'm the reason you're in trouble, lady. All right, let's deal first with the Conrad's issue.
Eclipse my. I recognize that armor. You're with that other guy, Verner, Commander Shepard's friend. Did you get me the deed to the bar? I need the deed to stop the red sand dealers.
Shut your trap and listen.
Pay attention, lady. Unlike Conrad, I actually know how to use a gun.
Wait. This whole place is under video surveillance. You can't shoot me?
I don't give a Vorch's ass about your security cameras. Conrad Verner is an idiot, but he doesn't deserve to be manipulated like that. You're gonna make it up to him.
Okay, I'll go tell him the truth.
No. You're gonna tell Conrad that he did a great job, and then you're gonna leave. That's all. Are we clear?
Yes, we're clear. Look, I'm even putting you in for a discount at the kiosk, okay? I'll do that. Talk to Verner and I'm gone, I swear.
Yeah, good deed done. And we'll take more health. Thanks
This should
very
come
much.
in handy.
Calm down, Shep. For help our squad with their assault rifles and submachine guns. And we'll take it. Okay. Now we'll head to souvenirs here and help this poet Krogan.
Blue rose of Illium, you have blossomed in a tower of glass and plastic. But beauty under glass is...
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
Seems like he likes you.
The Krogan's reading those love poems to get your attention?
His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break. And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
Turn your supple beauty into strength.
Okay. And what was the reason for the breakup?
So why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense.
Shit.
Made me wonder if he really
Yeah.
likes me. Or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know. Because of the genophage.
Oh, shit. Narrowed them eyes on her, man. Like, what? Did you tell him this?
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
Well, there you go.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
You should make a decision.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Get rid of him. Nah, I think you should. He sounds like you do. Like you like him a lot. You, in fact, you sound like you probably even do love him. You're just kind of a little bit afraid, but take the lead.
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Yep, and now, like I said, we'll see them on Tuchanka, and then unfortunately come to their sad conclusion in Mass Effect 3.
What about
but
fish? She loves the garden.
Yep, I
We
want
could
a
add
fish.
pond.
I want fishies. Yep, we'll take the fish and we'll take the models. Hell yeah,
She doesn't need a fish, Dad.
You're
fishies
sure
are good.
gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
Muñeca and there's some companions.
Hey, we're friends. I have
All right.
never called you that.
I'm to
No, but
speak
you're
to
No,
Giala. She's a pretty cool character. As I spoke about in the Mass Effect 1 playthrough, I like her a lot.
I'm gonna call in a favor and have
Stand
a
up
friend
lady.
examine the Shepard, I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zoo's Hope recover. I'm actually here on Illium for just that purpose.
And how is Zeus Hope?
How's Zoo's Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Are the people in any danger?
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again, or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zoo's Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Illium will seem mundane by comparison.
Can I help at all?
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
It does seem like a rude question, but we were there when she when we seen her clones that were green and we seen her that she was blue. So I think it's reasonable that we would ask, why are you green?
Wait a minute, Shiala. You were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Oh, Shep kind of likes the green on you. I think she thinks she looking kind of lovely. Well, tell me about these health problems.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
Okay, and the scanning contract. Shepard hates scanning. She's not cool with it. She would never let the first Normandy scanner. She didn't like it when they scanned her when she came into CSEC the first time she came back on the station. She didn't like scanning when was it Arya Tloke tried to scan her. She hates scanning, man, and so she's gonna see about this. What's going
Tell
on?
me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable, which they have.
Do they have any like real leverage on you?
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract, which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zoo's hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
All right, let me take a look into this.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
All right, we will speak to her, and indeed, if you've seen, and I've pointed out in other videos that this is the lady who's the mother of two people who died in the death attack, well, Saren, the Reaper attack on the Citadel. That we met both of her daughters. That one was at the embassy receptionist, and the other was the receptionist for the consort. So this lady's unfortunately damaged goods, and a lot of heartache and grief.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharaoh signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Yeah, why are you so angry?
What's your problem with humans?
Not just humans, it's all of you. The Solarians and Turians are no better. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Pretty harsh. Are do any alternate procedures?
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
I don't know if I'm going to do this if it's going to lead to where I won't be able to ask these other questions. But I'll ask it just in case. Like, in case I won't be able to ask it later. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'll try and just see if it'll allow me to go back and then re-ask it again, and we'll see. So, sorry, reproduction?
I thought Asari preferred to mate with other races for genetic diversity.
A short-sighted mistake perpetrated by the same self-hating malcontents who spawned the hateful term pureblood. We hardly need your alien DNA to randomize genetic material. A little radiation would work just as well. You provide no diversity, no new insights, no advancement. You bring only chaos and senseless deaths. Ah!
Yeah, see again, and I'm pretty sure that leads to, resolving this right here, and I don't want to quite do that yet. Yeah, she's so embittered, man, and losing your kids. I couldn't imagine staying chipper and happy in life. It would definitely be easy to fall into anger and bitterness. Sucks, man. It's horrible. All right, the legality of the contracts.
You really think this is legal? Maybe Illium's contract analyst should look it over.
You ignorant yokel. I was negotiating contracts when your ancestors were still burning witches and enslaving each other. I haven't lost a contract dispute in 70 years. Try me.
Humanity as savior?
You seem to forget that a human saved you from Saren and the Geth.
The Geth created by the idiotic Quarians? That a rogue Turian specter led in an attack? The Geth didn't start with the Citadel. They attacked your human colony, Eden Prime, first. You humans brought the Geth upon us. You and the Turians are the Quarians. My people's deaths are on your hands.
I think we've asked for everything, so I think we can do that, right? No, hatred for aliens.
Why are you so prejudiced against aliens?
Where do I begin? With Solarian explorers unleashing the Rachni upon us, then unleashing the Krogan to correct their mistake? Or the Turians, so eager to bomb every problem away? Or humans, the new arrivals who already think they should be in charge? Every war that has plagued this galaxy has been caused by your people. My people's deaths are on your hands.
Yes, this does indeed sound quite personal.
Whose deaths are we talking about exactly?
The mother of my daughters was killed on the Quarian homeworld during the initial Geth uprising. My daughters died on the Citadel when the Geth attacked. One worked in the embassy. The other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Tell me about your loved ones.
Why was your bond made on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them love talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Oh.
Grief is so awful, man. Jesus. It can destroy you.
I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Yeah, it kind of got me a little bit. That's very well written and well acted, and just kind of does show you what, if you let it, grief can absolutely destroy you. All right, so we'll talk to Shiala, and then I'm gonna trade out my party.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinia, though. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
Oof. Oh man. Good lord. But yeah, we'll talk to Shiala, finish this up, and then I'm gonna change out my party and bring Samara, because I think the lady who helped us find Samara has just a real quick little comment about to Samara and about that. We'll see. Then we'll head back to Normandy.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
That's just life, man. There's always new problems that come up, always things that need resolved, and just continue to put one step forward and fix things best you can. But it's not all bad, Shiala.
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
A ship like that, she kind of digs Shiala. And we'll see Shiala again in Mass Effect 3 due to the Spectre mod, and Shep may end up having another delusional dream there. We'll just say that. All right, let me change out the party right here. Add Samara, put her into that, and we'll take Legion. Why not? Okay.
You know Irinia won't even talk to the non-Asari customers. It's like she's turned pure blood into her religion or something.
I heard she lost her daughters when the Geth attacked the Citadel.
Right. I'm sure she was a pleasure to deal with before that.
Jeez. The two gossip birds over there, man. Lord.
Ah, yes. Samara the Justicar. I'll note your arrival in my log. Do so.
Oh, that was it? I thought that was a little bit more. Alright. Oh well. Just checking in, I guess. Alright, so now we'll head back to this Normandy.
Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it needs to be reclassified.
Forget it. Do whatever you want.
Alright. We'll head back to Normandy and we'll go, like I said, we'll explore to find one mission. And I think after that it'll open up for the collectors and we'll be done. For now. So, hopefully we'll, of course, get through there without it crashing. That will be pretty pleasant if we can do that. Too bad I can't just fast travel from pretty much anywhere to the Normandy. I'm gonna go ahead and get a save before we go through that zone. Go slow, let it load proper, don't crash. Watch the horizon, guys. Don't mind me. Going through the loading zone. Alright.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
I guess it's not like I
I didn't pay attention to see if there was a spot for Legion or Samara to make a comment about Illium. There probably was.
With authorities investigating a number of trading irregularities. Novacorp executives did not
It was kind of, the thing is with these type of populating mods, they do like require a lot of resources, man, to run. And but man, when you remove it, like you see how empty it is. Like man, it feels far too empty. Makes it feel lived in at least. All right.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
All right. I'll check that, and then I'm gonna speak to you and see if you have anything to say. Ah, Elizabeth. That's the speaking of Pharaoh, Zeus Hope. Yeah, he shot at me. No, I kind of chewed you out if I remember right. Trigger discipline. All right. You got anything to say?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
That'll be all.
Take care.
Yep. I've heard that thousands of times by now. Okay. All right. I think if there's anything out, I don't know. I just hit some random place and we'll try seeing what we scan and find. So. I'm finding an anomaly.
I have detected an anomaly.
That's what we're looking for. All right. Don't know what this one will be, but
Units report to ready stations for possible and
Launching probe. I have found something.
okay. Inside facility clips, huh? All right. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna take and consume me out in a bit, and grunt. Why not? Um, grunt. That's some shot is definitely a good one to have. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you some fortification. Well, why not? Okay, let's go ahead and get our incendiaries on. Make that a quick one. Try to get it out to my. Nope, it's not the one I want. I want my quick draw to beat between my shotgun and my sniper rifle. All right, guys, you with me? Let's go get them. Mighty big little critters. Don't recall if there's anything around here. Scanning or picking up. What we got here? All right. All right. Go ahead and get Bluebell out there to start some trouble. Dang it. All right, what we got there? Oh, he's just about dead. Yeah, go ahead and let you finish him. Yeah.
Contact.
I hear you, Grunt. All right, barrier. Warp. Hell yeah. Oh. I was about to charge, but you finished him before I could even get there. All right. We'll take it. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This could be a tough little fight, especially on Insanity. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and. Sumi, just go ahead and Shadow Strike that one. Yep, put him on his ass. Atta girl. Alright. Barrier, so warp it is. Well done. Grunt, put him on his ass. Oh.
Yeah, right on your ass.
That's right. That's what I said. Oh, got Rocket Trooper up there. Oh.
Headshot.
Yeah, buddy. Oop, got us a little Solarian there. Go ahead and give him a little shock treatment. Yeah. Alright. Where's that Rocket Trooper seen up there? Nope. Okay. Once again, Grunt, put him on his ass. Okay, another barrier, so we'll definitely be hitting him with warp. And I'm gonna let Bluebell get out there, see what trouble she could stir. Ooh, we got explosions. Because why not?
Too late. Now you're dead.
I love Grunt's battle cries.
Too late.
Oh. Have a nice flight. Sweet. Alright. Getting the bridge. Oh yeah. There it was. Knew there was something we could get over there. Okay. Now we're just ready to go ahead and do the bit where we're gonna have a whole bunch of them coming to get us while it downloads data.
Nothing can hurt me.
Alright guys. Let's get back. Get some room between us and them.
Conrad.
Sure thing.
Alright. There we go. Cool. Alright. Hit him with warp. Make him go pop. Ah, it didn't go. Try that again, Shep. There we go. Yep. Damn it.
Feel the blood rage.
Eclipse forever.
Alright. Clips ain't shit. Work. Okay. Do some shadow strike there, Kasumi.
Weakening their integrity.
Pop. Atta girl. Alright. We'll go ahead and do a pull again. And some warp. Oh, that's so powerful, man. Thanks. That was a nice shot. I must say, that wasn't bad.
Ooh, can't target them.
Nope, 'cause he's dead. Where you at, suckers? Oh, I see it. Alright. Wanted to do a pull and then a charge, but all I'm gonna get is a charge. Oh, okay, we got shields. Go ahead and drain. Kind of target to charge next. It ain't up yet either, so I may be in trouble. Ooh, explosions. Okay. I may have to, well, I'm gonna charge. Yeah, son of a bitch is right. Warp.
Mind over matter.
Oh yeah? Mind over matter, huh? Warp. Grunt. Put her on her ass. Grunt. Hey.
Can't get a lock.
Ooh, that looks painful. Good job, team. I got a little dicey there for him, but I do love playing Vanguard with that high risk, high reward, man. Good stuff. All right. A fun little side mission. And I do like most of the little side missions. They are fun. They're kind of short and sweet. But I do miss the exploration of the first game in this one. And my understanding is they were wanting to do that. They were wanting to include it, but with the, of course, with the oh god, what's that? The Hammerhead is your new vehicle. But that they were looking at that. Unfortunately, time and budget or whatever, that it got cut. I do miss the exploration, and in the third game, I definitely understand why they weren't going to have that. When you know, you kind of wanted to more focused on having to deal there with the Reapers. All right, let's see if she tells us.
The elusive man
Yep,
wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
just what I expected. So yeah, we'll be ending this here in just 1 sec. All right.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is
It's always nice chatting with you.
end with you. I'll read this email. We will then these few emails, and then we will go right next to Samara, and that's where we'll end it. And that's where we'll pick up the next mission. We'll speak to her, and then off to the collector ship and handle that. That'll be the next video. So, Kate Brown, Shepard, Terra Nova. Ah, okay. That Kate. That's the young engineer lady who we saved on Terra Nova. Okay. Lord Keen, that's the Turian that we helped out there on Novaria. He ended up taking the administrator's job. Administrator, Port Henshaw. Okay, Martin Burns. Burns, who's Burns? Oh yeah, yep. He was taken hostage, and we freed him, and yeah, they wanted the reparations. See, I disagree. Though, shouldn't have given the reparations. Not in that way. Not when they, you know, for a terrorist attack. Like you can't. Just no. No, that ain't the way to go about it. Can't give in because then that just encourages more of it. So, Shepard, the Artsonic, information of Dantius Towers. Oh, okay. All right. Off to speak to Mara for the next video, and then the collector ship. That was a this was a fun session. We didn't get to go in too much action. We had action there to close it out, but we I had fun there on getting. Oh shit! I did forget though to go and tell Conrad. So we are gonna have to head back to Illium then at some point. Well, we need to go back to Illium anyway for the Shadow Broker DLC, but I really hope I remember though to go back and speak to Conrad. Well, and I want to speak to the matriarch as well. We will be going in there anyway because that's where Miranda's loyalty mission is. So good, that will help me remember. Go speak to Conrad. But all right, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can follow the goings on here of Bella Shepard in the Mass Effect universe and stay with it. I thank you so much. Catch y'all around. Later.